This is the winners bracket finals of Group C. One of these players will automatically now get the, well, not automatically, they will qualify and advance to the round of 8, which is also known as the quarterfinals. It's got many names, it's got cool names. Scari decided to place down 2 bombs like that instead of having a better bomb thing. When you're as good as me, you start to see all sorts of little things that you can change to make your farming even more optimized. Because turns out items in this game are pretty good. And hiccups. Having items is a good thing to have here. That's not gonna box glitch, it's just gonna open up the avenue between you two. I don't know why you were being so dramatic over that, you two. There was no reason for that, but it's okay, it's fine. Makro and Scari. Scari a lot more kick-tastic. Scari almost trapping himself in an avenue. Having those avenues is really scary sometimes. You want to avoid having those things around. Sometimes you want to go out of your way to delete some boxes just to keep your opponent on their toes and make sure they don't have any sort of weird, fantastic avenue thing going on when they can just kind of trap you and you can just look like an absolute fool every now and then. Makro could have done a thing there, but was unable to be a bit fast enough and probably maybe not quite able to make a decision fast enough to make that thing happen. That was not a chain, so Makro was safe there. Sucks for Scari, but well, good for Makro because they're both alive still. Scari was a bit ahead of himself there, trying to kick that bomb when there were bombs still around. Makro takes the first game. I hope I cut that call out of the recording later. I've been talking so much lately because I'm doing solo commentating and I have a constant flow of talking going on. It's good to have co-commentators around because they can also pay attention to things that are happening and help you commentate every now and then, but I am more confident in my solo commentating abilities because then I can have a constant flow of just words coming out of my mouth. Whether that's a good thing or not, that's up to the viewers to decide. Please don't roast me too hard, thank you. I am very self-conscious about my ability to talk because I don't talk ever to anyone for any reason at all. I would do a very good job at being a game show host because I can just constantly go on and on and on about nonsensical things that don't matter at all to the subject, but also I can talk about things that actually matter, like why this game is really good. But also why this game could be even better if someone was to perhaps create more mods for this game, which is not happening because there are no mods supported for this game. There's only one right now, I told you about this already, the spectator guy that made the spectator thing. That's not gonna happen anytime soon. Okay, anyway. Ooh, and Makro gets another kill on Scari, who was a little bit pinned. Well, not pinned, but he was stuck between lots of bombs. He could have dodged that, I believe, but I think he was trying to dodge it the wrong way. He was trying to walk between the bombs, have one lane of bombs explode, and then walk towards the other, walk one lane upwards or downwards in order to dodge the other dotted line of bombs, I guess you can call that. But unfortunately, I wasn't paying attention too much. I don't know if he was just a little panicky there, just trying to dodge out of the way, or whether there was actual like attempt to try to dodge the lanes, but just unsuccessful due to Scari just really does not want to place the bombs in all the right places, does he? And Scari tried to do a thing, but it does not work too well because kicking bombs after a box has been broken is not the most consistent thing in the world. Makro is now up 2-0. Let's see if Scari can pull anything back or if something will happen. Scari would need to win 2 games in a row now in order to tie it up and then win 1 more to advance to the round of 8. Let's see if he is able to do so, or if there will be a Makro named person advancing to the next round. Ooh, Scari being a little bit... Lots of close calls for Scari right now. Makro is playing this really well. Sometimes you just don't need to draw lots of weird stuff. You can just do whatever you want. And by whatever you want, I mean draw lots of patterns and lots of lines and lots of chains, and then your opponent just kind of loses track of what's going on. And that usually ends up working out fine. Scari almost does it again. Scari is really just playing on a razor's edge right now. Not sure if Scari just feels very brazen, or whether he is confident, or whether that's just his playstyle and he does not care for what Makro has to say about it. I did talk about this before, how a lot of the things about BombTag is about adapting to your player's playstyle and just knowing how to really match up against them, and Scari is definitely not doing the adapting thing. He's not adapting to whatever Makro is doing. He is still playing well though, and Scari actually gets pinned. Wow. That was unfortunate, but also wow. It had to happen eventually, and that's how it goes down. 3-0 by Makro. And Makro thus advances to the next round and no longer has to play any more game today. GG's.